As an anxiously attached person, have you ever become so triggered by your partner's avoidance that you actually run away and you act like an avoidant? This happened to me very early on in a recent relationship. We were just trying to figure out in those beginning months what our attachment styles were. I didn't even know. I was so new to all of this. And he had no clue what his were, and I had no clue what his were. And so we got in a disagreement one night and he stormed out of the room. And in the moments leading up to him actually exiting, I was so overcome with those anxious feelings of fear of abandonment and just so triggered. My inner child was just on complete tantrum mode, and I didn't know how to handle it. And so when he left, I also wanted to flee off into avoidance because I didn't know what was happening and I was in full on fight or flight. The difference, though, between the two attachment styles, anxious and avoidant, is that while he experienced relief from the avoidancy, from running away, because he was able to now go home and ignore it and disassociate for a little while until he was ready to face it, I, in my anxious attachment, was left with so much anxiety, so much fear, crying. It was awful. It's literal torture if you've been there, which if you're anxiously attached, you understand that pain. So we finally came to an agreement where in those early stages, if all we could do was just stay, that's what we did. So we had a term that we came up with, which was neither one of us leaves. We do not leave. And that was all we could hold on to. We had not yet established the communication styles to talk through those moments or to self-soothe enough that we weren't we weren't dysregulated. We were extremely dysregulated in those times. And to be honest, I don't know that we ever fully mastered the art of communicating in those moments where we were both completely dysregulated, but we did come to that one common consensus of we do not leave.